Hi guys, welcome back to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. So, I was talking about marriage and I want to continue that because marriage is so important. Now, I don't want to say that word marriage is so important because people will say, well, we're not married. But many of us are living in a relationship or having a relationship with another individual that is quite similar to marriage, like people who are in common law relationships or people who are in long-term relationships. It's very, very similar to marriage because they're in this close union with another person, and many times it's for many, many, many years. Okay. So I want to talk about, as you know, we are about getting ourselves better. We are also about setting our household straight. And it is so important to start with the union between two people. Because if you realize it's with the union of two people that children come forth, and after children come forth, we end up having the entire society and it's an entire cycle. So if we make our home a better place and our relationship a better place, we will be better role models for our lovely children, and it will be a better home where peace and love and goodness and values and integrity and trust and faith and hope reside. So I hope that what I have to say today resonates with you. It is not about me. It is about all of us. As I said, once you are in a long-term relationship, once you are, even if you are married for many years, even if you are now getting married, it is so important that we check up on ourselves. I agree, it is wonderful to have a lovely wedding and to show off your wedding ring and for guys to look sharp and women to do the hair. But it is so much more important about what we're going to put forward for many years to come, especially when children are going to come. So I'm not I shouldn't say especially when children are going to come, but for ourselves and for our partners. But again, the effect that we have will be profound on children if they come into this union. So today I really want to talk about some beautiful tips because I gave some of my own challenges in the previous two videos, and also some tips that will be helpful. But today I want to let you know that marriage is such a beautiful thing, or the union between two people is so beautiful because it can be a safe place. And I have been going around, and eventually I just want to say we will be having some interviews with other people for you on Heart to Heart. But I want to let you know that there's so much young people that are actually staying away from marriage. But recently, my own son told me a piece of paper does not define a relationship. And I have to agree somewhat to this. I know it may give stability. Some people may think about security and so forth. But I'm not getting into that today. I just want to say that the union between two people can be so beautiful. It can be a place that you can share your thoughts. You can be playful. It can be a place where you feel safe in the arms of your loved one. It could be a place where you are supported, or where you give support to realize dreams that a person may not be able to do alone. It could be a place where you can enjoy a walk in the park, to be in nature. It's a place where you can openly state your desires to someone, a confidant. This person, you and this person has such a best friendship that you can express your deepest concerns and hurt and all your wonderful stories of your past, or your dreams for the future. It's a place where you can hide your faults there, because this person, you don't feel judged. You feel like, as I said, safe to show off yourself. Like for me, Safraz, whether I was fat or thin or whether my hair was frizzy or straight, he just made me feel beautiful all the time. I could be who I am. You want to be able to share meals together. The workload could kind of be shared. It's a place that, as I said, you can be playful. You can play some games. You can play Scrabble. You can watch a movie. Marriage is such a beautiful place, and you don't have to feel because you're alone you want somebody. No, you could be alone and not even lonely. But we are social beings, and just being with someone to share a laugh with, or to share our day, or to share a meal, or to go on travels with, or it just means a walk in the park, or a bike ride. It's just so much more beautiful when we can share with others. I just love sharing with friends. Imagine having a friend every day at your home, staying over every day. It's just magical. But what we have today is that we have so much breakdown in relationships. Relationships are going not in a good direction. So much breakdown. In fact, some young people I spoke to, they see marriage and union and relationships as a sentence. They see it like a bird cage. They see confinement. They see negativity. They feel ruled. They feel all they see is chores. They see work. They want freedom. And I just want to say this is not where relationships should be going. So if you are in a relationship now, I hope that you can revisit, reflect, ask yourself. And some of the tips that I would like to give is like, please list all the wonderful traits of your partner. List all the things that you saw in the beginning that attracted you. List every small thing, even if it means while you're brushing his teeth and he's in the bathroom and you're just having a conversation. If it meant that you forgot to pick up a loaf of bread and he brought it home, or anything, a foot rub while he was looking at TV, or you made tea and you served it, anything. Think of every single small thing and rejoice in it, okay? Also, have beautiful talks with your partner. Ask your partner, how have I inspired you? How have I added to your life? Have I added in any way positive? Recently, I had that talk with Safras and I felt good. It made me feel motivated to keep up. You know, have you encouraged your partner to exercise? Are you encouraging your partner to eat healthier? Are you encouraging your partner to try a new dance class, to do some Zumba? Are you, what are you doing? It's all about me. Us, what are we doing? We can't just always just put all the blame on our partners and only look what they're doing. It's not cool. Also, ask your partner ask them outright. Remember, this union is like a place to be so safe. Ask him, can you tell me where can I improve? How can I improve? How can I do better? And you know, sometimes he might say things you might like, or she might say things you don't like, but it's okay. Just try to improve. If he said, you know, I would love if I came home and probably you had a nice meal ready on a Wednesday, or I would love if when I came home I just got 30 minutes free. For me, I had to learn recently that every day when Safras come home, he want to watch an episode of Star Trek, and if I know watching good, he starts a second episode. But I had to learn that he liked to watch Star Trek, and that's his little downtime when he comes from work after all the surgery and patients. I'm cool. In fact, I'll read a book. So I realized that's one of the things he wanted. So ask what they want. Do they want a foot rub? Is love to them a material gift? Is love just calling them up and say, hey, love, how are you? Do they like surprises? Ask your partner, what do they love, you know? Bring up that positivity vibes in your relationship. And start small, you know, as I say, a foot rub, you know, a little head massage, you know, taking a class together. Don't go, try your best to stay away from just pounding them, you know, you're too fat, how your hair so frizzy, so you're going with me, you don't even help me. Try to like encourage them, but you come along, you know, and give a positive energy. Talk to yourself and go out there and just give your relationship its best. And support your spouse in something that they want. Like I wanted to do this YouTube venture, and Safras was like, sure. And that was really good for me because I felt happy doing it because he was on board with me and he was like, this is awesome, Anita, this is awesome. And he loved, at first he never loved how I would talk, so straight. I will just be so open about my life with anyone. And now he has learned to love it so much. He says it makes me connect to people on a whole deeper level. Learn things about them you would never know. So ask your spouse, what venture? Like, did they want to skydive and they never did it? Had they want to own a farm? Did they love gardening from young? And even though sometimes we may not like the same movies, believe me, I don't really like Star Trek. I don't understand like why he want to go in a different world when this world have enough beauty. But he says he loves to go in a different world, you know, something that's fiction. I love real life, but I respect Safras for that. It's okay. So I venture with him. Sometime I'll look at an episode, I'll go look at a movie that he want to look at because he love movies. Now me, I want to go in nature and he has respected that. So you find things that ignite your spouse. If you like basketball, put up a net in front of your yard, start to play. What has happened? We have gotten so busy, right? We're working so much. As soon as we come home, we just want to take out all we bundle up issues on our spouse. You know? And this is the person who deserves our most love and attention, and they deserve so much because we too love this relationship and we want this relationship to work. So why are we giving them? We are basically giving them the remnants of our energy levels. We are giving them the least of us when they should get the best of us. So please check out some games you can play, lighten up. Try your best. If something, you're thinking about something and you want to just tell them all the things they don't do, try your best, to bring it up. There's a place and time and a night. Not as soon as they reach home. We mean you forget so and so. No. But also, have a listening ear. Listen good. Recently, Safras, when he mentioned he wanted a blueberry plant, I make sure and find that blueberry plant for him, So, I realized I really like this gardening, and when he told me he wanted this plant, I buy that blueberry plant. Now he know I love flowers, so sometimes randomly I might get flowers, not as often as I would like, but who cares? The point is we giving him that listening ear, and out of the blue sometimes, oh gosh, express the love now. We quick to, because we humans, we tend to focus on all the negative. We only want to come down on them, they're not clean, hang up your shirt, your shoe fixed good, you don't even study me, watch how my friend get flowers, we comparing, forget that. Check back yourself. I'm telling you, and if you really check your spouse, you're going to see so much beauty in them. You're going to see the littlest of things, And if you want change, the first place to do it is here. Make yourself more peaceful. You start to do things that you love to do. Start to share that love with your spouse. Then your spouse start to get that energy, and you see how two all you will start getting in sync, and the love will just be flowing. And then when you have a nice, peaceful, loving relationship, a place you can feel safe, a place you can have fun, a place you can focus on the positives, then you will say your goals. And then that partner, believe me, he will come on board or she will come on board. So try it. Start small. Get in there with a good attitude, and I want to tell you, lower down your expectations. And when you're in work and somebody give you a compliment, and you just feel real nice. Oh gosh, sometimes give your spouse a compliment. Point out something nice to do. Tell them how grateful you are to enjoy this day with them. Or the meal, if they just make you a sandwich. Just say it, even words. Listen to what they like. If they like dancing, take them out a night of dance, or just put on music and hold your spouse and dance in the living room. Remember, time, no matter how much money, how popular you are, no matter what resources you have, no matter who you are, time is limited. Seize that time today. Love your spouse. Love that person you're with. Love that relationship you're in. Give it your best and put that foot forward, and I tell you, the rewards will be great. Now, don't look for rewards and expectations for your partner. For example, if you giving them love, you giving them a foot rub, don't be like, but I give you a foot rub last week Friday and you are give me one. No. Enjoy the fulfillment of giving your spouse, seeing how they revel in your love. Enjoy that. Love is not a transaction. Love is to be freely given. Also, love does not keep a record of wrongs. Forget all the wrong thing they do. No matter if it's 40 years they get married. Forget it now. Time for change. Forget all the wrong thing they do. I have an aunt recently told me her husband, I think she in her 60s, or about 60, she told me her husband just tell her, I love you every day. And I thought that was so sweet. Think about the little kiss on your forehead your husband just give you, or your partner, or your lover, whoever it is. And I tell you, revel in the small things. Recently, I saw my mother and father cooking together. He was cutting up, vegetables. She was cooking. That is a beautiful sight. That is love. Love is in so much different forms. Don't keep it in. Express it. And don't forget, your spouse deserves the best of you. This is the person you're going to be journeying life with. This is the person you need to go to and make your decisions. This is the person who should not feel they're in a bird cage and you lock them in. No. You know, I was reading a little line here from a Buddhism perspective, and it was so beautiful. Hear what they said. True love is a love without possessiveness. Let the other be. I tell you, just let the other be. You don't have to be possessive. Don't be jealous of your wife or your husband. If they're beautiful, encourage them. If your husband have nice size and he exude manliness and he's strong and he's fit, don't be jealous. Be happy. Encourage him. You know, because we cannot watch anybody 24 hours. Trust them. Give trust. You know, have faith in our spouse. They say you must love is that you can still love and you are free. People today think that marriage or union is something that is holding us down. No, be free. It is just a place, or I would say a feeling or energy between two people where they have that safety net, that love going, where they can go and fill up this tank, where they can go and feel supported, where both people can express love, dreams, goals. But I tell you, do not cage in your spouse. Let your spouse go. Let them experience this world. As I said, we are partnership, we are loving partnership, but we all have individual goals. We all have dreams, but we can help each other realize those dreams. We can make the journey lighter for the other. We can make it easier. And when we see that our loved ones are progressing, we would feel fulfillment. We get an opportunity to serve our spouse. Don't you serve others when they come to the house? When you're at work, I see a lot of people when they're at work, they're talking so beautiful. The minute they come home, the words not too beautiful and they have some colorful phrases they're adding in. No, people, do not use the harsh words with your spouse. Use beautiful words. Talk sweetly. Call them love and honey and sugar. And, you know, like if I gain some weight, my husband is telling me more to love, you know, and all these crazy things. I say, boy, you crazy. But I love to hear it, you know. I love it. I know it might think it's childish flattery. But compliments are nice. Surprises are nice. Daily living is better. Living daily beautiful is so much better. You know, I don't like him leave the house without kissing me on my forehead. I want to run out and say bye. You know, if you pack their lunch or if you didn't pack their lunch or whatever it is, you give them a fruit. But try to reduce the expectation and focus on yourself and give that true love. And try also, I ask you one thing today, you know, do not expose their defects. Do not expose their faults. You know, just focus on all the good things about them. And as they said, what we focus on grows, and grow your relationship. Grow it like a beautiful flower. Yes, the thorns may appear. Of course, the thorns gonna appear. But both of you are going to climb over those thorns, are going to get past those thorns, and both of you are going to enjoy a beautiful flower. And yes, with time, that flower might fall down. It might go through changes. But let me tell you, there are always more blooms coming. The seasons will change. But let me tell you, true love, nothing can beat it. And true love, as I said, is not on this outer. It's not about makeup. And it's not about only fancy dresses. And it's not only about showing off your partner or talking about, you know, he's a lawyer and he's a businessman and how much money. It has so little or if nothing, I think, to do with money. The joy is in everyday living. And remember, when we live sweetly by our words, by trusting, by having faith, by having hope, by not keeping record of wrongs, by having patience and just giving to our partner and feeling fulfillment, imagine the type of home you would be living in. And when you live in such a home, imagine the type of world that we can create. So go home, people, and love your spouse. And if you could, do one thing really outrageous today for your spouse, something he or she would not expect. Just go out there and do it. And as I said, have that conversation with your spouse. I love this book here. I'm just going to share with you. It's called 3,000 Questions About Me. Even though it's about me, I kind of changed it up, and Safras and I would play. Like, for example, he will ask me some questions and he will put down his answers, and then I will actually answer it, and I'll see how well he knows me. So sometimes, play some games, lighten it up. We focus so much on all the problems we have, and then we forget to live, we used to have Scrabble night, and I kind of like bringing back that now. Learn new words, play some basketball, go in nature, get some fun things in there, so you don't ruminate and you don't go down a bad road and you don't just sit all evening complaining about your spouse. Okay? So today, as I end this, I ask you humbly, please do something amazing for your spouse today. If it is chop up some flowers, or if it means buy a little toy car and just revel some fun, or buy a Scrabble, or buy 3,000 questions and play it once a week, or who knows, buy them a journal or something, or just I don't know, wear some sexy outfit if that's what your spouse into, whatever it is, or just praying together, or if you believe in God. But remember, marriage or no marriage, keep that union positive, because who knows, that could be the person you're going to journey your life with. Okay? So have a wonderful day. Love and light. And I too need to do something outrageous for my spouse. Okay? So I just want to say love and light. And I love all of you guys. And fill yourself out there with love. And let's get it now coming up with our spouses and our loved ones. Let's start there. Love and light all the way from Ottawa. Again, this one will be from Anita and Safras, as I am actually feeling so joyful and grateful for my own spouse, Safras Mohammed. I'm feeling so grateful for that husband of mine, wherever he is today. I believe he's in Toronto right now. I just want to say I love you, Safras, and you are such an amazing guy. And thank you so much for staying with me and believing that I could be better every day. Love and light. Bye, guys.